Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Selenium interview questions. That is, write Selenium automation code for producing no such session exception. Let me answer this question with practical demonstration. First of all, when do we get this kind of no such session exception in Selenium? We get this exception when we try to perform operations, okay, using Selenium after closing the browser. When the browser is open, when you perform the operation, you will not get this exception. But once the browser is closed as part of the automation script, and still, if you are trying to perform some operations like click, entering the text, etc., on the application, even after the browser is closed, then you are going to get this no such session exception. Let me practically demonstrate this for you so that you'll get more clarity on when this no such session exception will occur for you. For that, I'll switch to this Eclipse IDE where we have the sample Selenium automation code, which is already written for opening the Chrome browser, for maximizing the browser, and it will open this application URL. Okay, this omega.blogspot.com sample application URL, it is going to open. So let me show you manually after opening the application. Now, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the browser. Either you can use driver.close or driver.quit, whatever is feasible for you. I'm using driver.close. It will close the browser. After you close the browser, the session is done, right? The automation session is done when you close the browser. But now, even though the browser is closed, after the browser is closed, you will try to perform some operations on this application. After you close the browser, does the application exist on the screen? No, right? But still you're trying to perform the operation. Let's say I would like to type some text into the text area field, okay, when the browser is closed, which is not possible, right? So copy this ID and simply write down driver dot find element by dot ID, provide the ID locator dot send keys, and here give some text. This is one of the operations that you are trying to perform on the application after the browser is closed. So the session is not existing, but you are still trying to perform some operation on the application when the session doesn't exist for that application. Okay, this particular statement will result in no such session exception. Run this code and you will get no such session exception on the line 17 of the code. After the browser is closed, you cannot perform any operations on the application. Okay, at this line 17, you are going to get no such session exception. So let the browser launch first. We'll start running the script. Yeah, it started running the script. It will first launch the Chrome browser. Then it will maximize the browser. It will open the application URL. Then it will close the browser. And now it is trying to perform some operation on the application, which is giving you an exception known as no such session exception. Because session got closed, how can you perform the operation, right? On line 17, you got this exception. I can see that. So hope guys you got an idea or answer for this question. That is the Selenium code for producing no such session exception. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye-bye.